Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and where we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And boy, oh boy, we got an interesting episode for you guys here today that you definitely want to stick around for. But before we get into it, please make sure you go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's talk about what transpired yesterday. As y'all know, the marquee game of the night was between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Clippers. I was super hyped to watch that game, and I watched every single dribble, and I absolutely enjoyed it. Now, as y'all know, given that the Lakers are the top dog in the NBA in terms of popularity, we knew that most sports shows are going to start off their day, if they're going to be talking about the NBA, talking about the Lakers. And on today's show, on Undisputed, they actually started off the show talking about what? The Los Angeles Lakers, right? And they asked Shannon Sharpe to go first to give his general feelings about what transpired yesterday. And while he was talking, he started to allude to one Patrick Beverley. Now, we all know Patrick Beverley. Very confident guy. Went out there, made the statement when he recently joined the team. How does it feel to be playing with LeBron and these guys? He's like, no, they playing with me. I couldn't believe Pat Bev said. He said, no, they play. What you mean not playing with them? They playing with me. I'm the one that made the playoffs. I was like, whew. I was like, okay. I was like, all right. Okay, Pat Bev. I like the energy. So that's the kind of approach Patrick Beverley's had to this season. If you're watching the game, you saw him during the while he was mic'd up. It was hilarious, right? It was hilarious. At one point, he's like, or was I'm like, like it was just funny, right? But as Shannon Sharpe was analyzing it, he started to say some very interesting things about Patrick Beverley, and I think it's something that all of us should pay attention to. But most importantly, I think it's something that Patrick Beverley needs to pay attention to. But before we get into those comments, this video is brought to you by our sponsor, Aura, who's also the official sponsor of the T-Wolf. Do you know what the fastest growing crime in America is today? It's identity theft. Imagine trying to log into your email only to see that your password has been changed. Then you start getting weird notifications from your bank and credit cards, only to find out that all of your personal and sensitive information has been totally compromised. If you think it can happen to you and your family, just know that in 2020, over 49 million Americans were victims to identity theft, costing them a combined $56 billion. That is why we are excited to partner with Aura, who's the sponsor of this video. Aura is the #1 identity theft and financial fraud protection. Aura monitors the dark web and alerts you if any of your passwords and accounts have been breached. And funny enough, after using Aura, I discovered some of my credentials were floating around in the dark web, and the app showed me exactly when and where the breach happened. In addition, Aura allows you to set spending alerts, and they'll notify you of any suspicious transactions. Aura is 4 times faster than any of its competitors in alerting you if someone is trying to open a credit card or obtain a loan using your name. And remember this, every 14 seconds, someone becomes a victim of identity fraud. Don't let it happen to you. Now click the link in the description and try Aura for free for 2 weeks and see if any of you or your family's personal information has been compromised. Start your free trial at aura.com/dreamerspro. And when you try Aura, by using the link in the description below, also know that you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do is we want to play what Shannon Sharpe had to say, and then we're going to come back and react to it. So take a listen to what Shannon had to say here.
Shannon, jump on in here. How much was Russ to blame?
Well, look, he played bad offensively. He was downright awful, terrible. Or whatever word, whatever adjective you can use to describe bad, he was that offensively. But Skip, he gave you an outstanding effort defensively. The way he defended Kawhi down in the post, I think he stole the ball like 3 straight times. He was a beast defensively. But I can't put all this blame on him. Pat Bev was 1 of 7 from the field. Kendrick Nunn was 0 of 7. So your backcourt, so your 3 guards was 1 for 25. 1 for 25. I can't put all that on Russ. Yeah, Russ didn't play well. Pat Bev didn't play well. Now all of a sudden, Pat Bev think they got him to be a 3-point marksman. Now he's jacking up threes in transition. Now he thinks he's Steph Curry all of a sudden, a Buddy Hield, or some great 3-point shooter. You're not.
Okay, although he does have, this is sad but true, the best 3-point shooting percentage for his career of anybody on that roster.
But Skip, nobody thinks Pat Bev is a great 3-point shooter.
Yes.
And Kendrick Nunn, he hadn't found his rhythm yet. AD, Skip, you cannot get out-rebounded 2-1 by Zubats.
58-38 on the board.
You can't.
You got beat by 20 rebounds on the
And I've been saying it, Skip. Woo. This is the same team as last year in a younger version. Lonnie Walker takes 21 shots. That man takes more shots than AD and LeBron. Really? And they say, well, we got some great looks. I heard Lonnie Walker speaking on, we got great looks. There's a reason why you got great looks, because you can't shoot. They don't care if they give you wide open looks. They don't care. You can't shoot. That's why you get great looks. I don't really know what else they can do, Skip. They had an offseason to address an issue that was an issue last year, and they didn't do it. They needed shooters. They knew they needed shooters. Yet Rob Pelinka didn't address that issue. He got a younger version, Toscano Anderson. I mean, come on, bro. If you that good, Golden State don't let good guys go. They don't. They let him walk, no questions asked.
True.
Lonnie Walker, he's a tremendous athlete. He's a high flyer, plays hard, but he's not a shooter.
San Antonio, as bad off as they are, they just said thank you, but no thank you, because I watched him game after game. He will always disappoint you in the end. Go ahead.
So Skip, AD took another fall.
He did.
Seemed to hurt his back, and this.
At least he played on.
He played through it. He came out the game for a little while. He came back in the game, so I'm gonna give him kudos for coming back in the game, because normally that would keep him out.
So you heard what Shannon Sharpe had to say there. Now, first of all, it's game 2 of the season, right? It's only game 2. Let me tell y'all what's gonna happen. The Lakers are now 0-2. All right. If the Lakers don't start winning some games, man, this is how things are going to unfold. They're gonna start going at the low-hanging fruit, and Patrick Beverley is going to be one of them. And I think Patrick Beverley is going to he's going to get a rude awakening when people start going at him, too. Right? That's what's going to happen. In fact, before producing this show, we actually put up a poll on our channel. Funny enough. And the question was this on the poll. For Laker fans, about only 500 people have voted. Obviously, more people are going to vote by the time the show is out. The question was, for the Laker fans, is Patrick Beverley giving you what you expected from him? Of the 500 people that have voted, it's basically split down the middle. 51% are saying yes, 49% are saying no, right? And some people are saying they got him for his defense and his intangibles, which is one thing. Other people are saying he needs to come off the bench. Another guy said he's washed, sadly. Some people are saying on defense, yes. Offensively, he's not there, right? Some people are saying Patrick Beverley's a game changer, blah, 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 blah. One person said that he should have stayed with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's what I think. I don't want to say Patrick Beverley should be careful. No, because Patrick Beverley seems like a very strong-minded person. However, I think Patrick Beverley should be cognizant of the fact that if the Lakers continue to lose, what is going to happen is people are going to need to point blame in a certain direction. And if you're braggadocious, defensive with the media, talking like that, you're going to make yourself an easy target. And a lot of the people that were lauding the arrival of Patrick Beverley to the Lakers will be the same people turning around and saying, I'm sick of Patrick Beverley. I'm sick of his self-confidence, the bravado, and all of this stuff. I'm sick of it. That is what's going to happen. I've seen it happen to so many players. Russell Westbrook, everybody was like, yeah, good to have you, Russell. Now, every time Russell Westbrook shoots the ball, you could hear the whole arena gasping like, oh. Even Reggie Miller noticed that in the game yesterday. I was like, wow. He went from being 1/3 of the big three to now it's like, man, can we get him the hell up out of here? The Lakers are all about winning. And if they're not winning, they're going to need somebody to, take the fall for what's happening. And I think Patrick Beverley could be one of them. Now, it's still early. But you better believe, if the Lakers continue to lose and Patrick Beverley's not knocking down those open 3-point shots or whatever it is, the talk is going to happen. Now he's on a team playing with expectations. When you meet expectations, playing with this one team, playing with the Timberwolves is one thing. But now you're playing with LeBron and you're playing for the Lakers. Expectations are there. Now guys are not making the shots. You just wait. So I hope for Patrick Beverley's sake, he is aware of these things. So what I want to know from you guys is, what do you think about the addition of Patrick Beverley to the Lakers? And do you think that something like this could happen in the season, or do you think it's way too early for us to be even having that conversation? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section, and we catch y'all on the next one. Peace.